What's going on, guys? It's Jeremy back again with another exploration. So today we're about to explore this amazing $10.5 million mega mansion that's been abandoned for over 6 years now. But before I show you all of this, I want to first take you outside and tell you the story of why this mega mansion is abandoned.
They say a person doesn't just die once. They die 1,000 times over when the people who love them feels the void of their absence. And sometimes they leave a catastrophic wave that can be felt for generations. This is the story of a mansion and of the man who built it. Robert was an accomplished man, graduating from one of the nation's finest medical schools. He became a well-known surgeon, a father of 4, and even a recreational pilot. Having built a thriving empire with over half a dozen medical offices, in 2006, Robert decided it was time to build a dream mansion for his family. Comprised of 3 stories, not counting the full basement, this white marble mansion has 11 bedrooms, 13 bathrooms, a visitor's quarter, indoor pool, outdoor sports complex, a 4-car garage, a mahogany library, and an elevator. No expense was spared in the elaborate design of this 30,000 square foot luxury villa. And while it was still under construction, the family moved into the home, and Robert's dream of living the life he had always wanted was becoming a reality. But the dream would soon come crashing down. Robert and his teenage son were flying in his plane one night while on a business trip when they lost control of the aircraft and crashed into rough terrain. Robert was at the controls. They were both killed upon impact. The devastation of his death far exceeded what anyone could have imagined. Robert's multi-million-dollar life insurance policy had been canceled when he failed to make payments on the premium for the 2 months leading up to his death. Subsequently, all financial support for his family had been stripped, and $8 million was still owed on the mansion. Not to mention the mortgage was a staggering $50,000 a month. And with the mansion unfinished, the prospect of selling it to someone who had the money, time, and vision to complete the elaborate build was out of the question. It took only 3 months for the bank to seize the property, and the house has been sitting abandoned ever since. So let's now go on a journey inside this marvelous mansion, and let's explore the dream home that never fully came to be.
All right, here we are, walking up the driveway to this beautiful mansion. Look at this, guys. There's a lot of construction in this neighborhood, so it's really loud out here today. And from the front, you really can't tell how big it is until you go all the way around it. And this door, so fancy. Man, look at this. You know, in 6 years to go by, it looks like it's in not great shape. It's crazy what 6 years can do to a house. All right, so now we're going around the side here. We're gonna go check out the pool house. But look at this. A Land Rover still abandoned in the driveway. Tires all flat. What a waste. This is crazy. Let's come around back. There's a dumpster here. It looks like they might have already started to gut some of the inside of the place, or this could just be for renovation. But most times it's not a good sign whenever you see a dumpster out here. That's the kind of the nature of exploration, is sometimes these places are really good and sometimes you got here too late and it's already gutted. Looks like we got a pool house here. look how overgrown it is. All these plants barricading the door. Actually, I think there's an entrance to this pool house right over here. Let's go back around and see if we can find an entrance. I'm pretty sure I saw a spot right here. Dang, look at this. This is really iffy. All right, this is not an easy trek, but I really want to see this thing. Look what I'm having to walk on to get down. And look at this, guys. And all of this vegetation that's growing up over it. Look how big this pool house is. A big hot tub right here. This is insane. And it's overgrown with all these plants. This looks like Jurassic Park. Wow, this is crazy. You know, even if it's gutted inside, I bet it's still gonna look cool inside the mansion because of just the sheer size of it. And this looks amazing simply because of the nature that's taking over it and the algae growing in the water. Look how huge this thing is. I hear that this place is 3 stories and it has a grand marble staircase. I cannot wait to see what it looks like inside. I see a lot of construction materials on the outside, so it might not even be that good, but we're gonna find out either way. And check this out, guys. We just climbed the hill and made it up to the basketball court, and this is what's left of it. Pretty overgrown. It's like a graveyard out here. Pretty crazy, right?
Pretty crazy. It's like apocalyptic out here.
Yeah, very apocalyptic. All right, I don't know about you guys, but I cannot wait to find out what it looks like inside. Let's go. All right, guys, so we just came in through the front door and look at what we're greeted with. This grand, beautiful marble staircase with brass details on the handrail. And look at this marble floor. It's a very clean marble floor for this place to be abandoned for 6 years. And this door with this glass design. This place is amazing. It's very gaudy. And also, for the record, this right here is a fake plant. I know I get a lot of comments over fake plants. Looks like we have like a living room area over here and this tray ceiling up top. Already you can tell that they gave so much attention to detail. And this beautiful marble fireplace. Look at this, guys. Holy cow. Look how shiny it is. And look at this. This is very gaudy. This like glass cabinet. Wow, look at this hallway here with these chandeliers up top, all the way down the hallway. And this very gaudy clock. Look at this. And this Really nice cabinet. I cannot believe all this stuff is just left behind like this. Looks like right here is the master bedroom. And this right here is the walk-in closet to it. And check out all the stuff that's still here. Let me turn my light on. The closet's still full of designer clothes. So it looks like this closet's been pretty ransacked. It looks like all the stuff that was in these Chanel bags and boxes have all been looted. Someone came and definitely looted a lot of this stuff. And check this out. Hermes, each one of these boxes probably contained thousands of dollars worth of luxury goods. Oh, and look at this. Got a Tennessee hat, represent. A lot of you guys don't know it, but I actually live in Nashville, Tennessee. It's nice to see a little bit of home in this house. All these clothes, guys, all this stuff, all brand new with the tags, just in this closet. This is wild. Holy cow, look at this. All these shoes. Dior. What? I am blown away right now. Very high dollar stuff just sitting abandoned like this. We got more. What? Guys, how is this stuff just sitting abandoned? More Chanel shoes. I'm blown away. Looks like we found all of the underwear drawers. Definitely don't want to look in there. This is nuts, guys. I cannot believe all this stuff is just left behind like this. And look at this bathroom. This is the master bath. And the chandelier up top with this marble floor. Holy cow. It's so bougie in here. And look, there's some jewelry left. This is nuts. This right here is a ring. Oh my God. This is crazy. And look, more jewelry right here. All of this stuff. Got a couple of bracelets, some necklaces, some earrings. I cannot believe all this stuff is just sitting behind. And this jacuzzi. Look how fancy this is. This is nuts. A temperature controlled shower here with all this soap and shampoo still left behind. And I bet you all of these drawers are full. Yep. What? Holy cow. All of this stuff. So much makeup. And this stuff is like probably very high dollar stuff. I cannot believe all this stuff just sitting behind. So much Chanel. There's a ton more makeup here too. Holy cow, it just keeps going. How much makeup does one person need? All this makeup up here. I've never seen anything like this in my life. So right here is going to the master bedroom. And look at this room. And the chandelier that's hanging down. It looks like a brand new flat screen TV. This is wild. Got a hat. All this Louis Vuitton. Looks like it's probably boxes that used to hold makeup at one point, but they're all empty. All of these boxes are empty. Chanel boxes. We have a necklace here. Zara. Looks like a bracelet. And again, more makeup. All this Chanel stuff. This is insane. You can see where the weather's coming in on the house and rotting the window out. And here's the master bed. Still somewhat made. I cannot believe all this. And a lot of the damage that I'm seeing on the house is pretty minimal. So I think this place would pretty easily be restored or renovated. All this stuff. iPad charger, iPad case. And out here, you have a balcony view from the master bedroom that overlooks the backyard and the basketball court back there, way off in the distance. So it looks like a bunch of investment, style, and weight loss magazines. Kind of tells you what she was interested in. Or I say we keep going further along into the house. Let's see what's in this room right here. Looks like we have some type of gentleman's room. Library. And look at this. All these books. Still left behind. this really gaudy table. Look at this, guys. It's a very fancy table with all this brass hardware on it and a white marble fireplace. And look at this clock. Wow. I guarantee that thing weighs at least over 50 pounds. And this crazy looking ceiling up top. So with these recessed squares in the ceiling, it's called a coffered ceiling. It's very fancy stuff. And all this detail on the fireplace. This is crazy, guys. And look, we got a tag Heuer box. At one point, this probably held at least a $5,000 watch. Man. This office slash library slash gentleman's room is incredible. And check this out. There's not a whole lot of dust on this table, considering that it's been abandoned for 6 years. Looks like we got probably another bathroom right here, or maybe a closet. Wow, look at this. Very gaudy bathroom, kind of similar to the office desk in there. Got a crystal chandelier up top. And a toilet without a bidet. I would expect a bidet to be in here. God, look at the bowl of this sink. This brass detail here. This is some very high quality stuff. And this big main foyer, I imagine this was the main living room area. And again, a coffered ceiling up top. This is wild. These ceilings have got to be at least 30 feet tall. This very gaudy fireplace with these lions carved into it. And again, a balcony view of the big backyard. Looks like we have another side room over here that matches the other room. Oh, and a Christmas tree. How festive. And what? Look at this. These chairs are ridiculous, but also very cool at the same time. This looks like more like a rapper's house than anything. Another fireplace that's an exact match to the other one on the other side of the stairs. Again, tray ceiling up top. And here we are coming into the kitchen. Wow, look at this. And I bet you all of the appliances are still here. Like we have a steak knife, pots and pans. Whoa. This is crazy. There's just thousands of dollars of even kitchenware still left behind. All these wine glasses, champagne flutes. All these plates still left behind. Look at this. All this stuff, wine openers, can openers. All these little gadgets for the kitchen. All still in here. All these knives. So I just found the knife drawer. Oh, dishwasher. Look at that. Look how this dishwasher is perfectly hidden. That is bougie. And a small, probably a wine fridge. Microwave, still left behind. Are you kidding me? And it looks like right here is the fridge. This is insane. So there's definitely a lot of damage in this place. And now it's starting to show signs of someone that's come in here and ransacked the place. All in this little office area, probably looking for money. And look at this dining room area over here. This is incredible. With a china cabinet here. All these little tea glasses, some china. Oh my God. At first I thought this was a real gun, but it's a CO2 BB gun. Guys, that looked real at first. And look at these tray ceilings up top with these very bougie looking fans. It looks like a 90s hip hop star's house. Very festive Christmas tree over here in the corner. It's a brand new TV, still with the sticker on it. This is crazy. And this house just keeps going. You can see how there's a second floor and then a third floor as well. And then a basement down there, which we'll get to last. Oh, and I missed this whole area over here. Look at this. Look at all this alcohol still left behind. We got some rosé from South Africa. All this wine over there that's not been opened. This is crazy, guys. And then another closet here. All of these clothes. And the stuff is probably really nice too. Big leather trench coat, looks like. And an entire other storage closet here. You can see signs of people ransacking this place. They've been through each of these boxes right here. Got champagne here, probably very, very fancy, high dollar champagne. Look at the display case it comes in. An old MacBook box here. that someone probably came and stole. We got big banks.
It's so cold.
Yeah, it's a cold day today. It was in the 20s when we first got here this morning.
Come to that room.
Wow. Got another bedroom here with this big crystal chandelier up top. Could you imagine just having a bedroom like this with this big chandelier hanging over the bed? And a marble fireplace. So I imagine that TV used to be up there. Some more gaudy furniture for sure. So Brian Atwood. I imagine that's probably a very expensive brand. Not really sure. If any of you guys know who Brian Atwood is, let me know in the comments below. Oh, and look at this, guys. This closet full of clothes, brand new, all of them with the tags. This $168 pair of pants. This is a $480 pair of pants. I cannot believe this, guys. And all over here too. And these shoes. And a Dior box once again. What? Look at this. An old BlackBerry phone. You guys remember when these were around? And check out this bathroom. This is crazy. Got a nice little jacuzzi action. Stand-up shower. Like, look where the water came out at. So bougie. I cannot believe this place is just sitting abandoned like this. So it looks like we've pretty much seen all of what's downstairs. I think it's now time that we go upstairs and see what we can find. Okay, ooh, yikes. For those of you who are questioning whether or not this place is abandoned, we have animal feces here to prove it. So I guess we'll go right first, and then we'll cover the left wing of this place. It looks like we have our first bedroom upstairs with this very fancy bathroom. It looks like copper tile. This is incredible. Very cool looking. And look at these boxes. Each one of these boxes had an Hermes bag in it. If you're not familiar with what that is, they're extremely rare bags. Let me know in the comments if you know anything about these things. But from my understanding, you have to be on a waiting list to buy them. And they're worth anywhere from like $10,000 to over $100,000. They're more or less a status symbol, and they're usually worn by celebrities and whatnot. And there's about 20 of these empty boxes in this closet. I see this sort of thing all the time where stuff gets looted, but never at this high amount. This is crazy, y'all. And look at all these shoes. What? Brand new Jordans, it looks like. Got Louis Vuitton boxes here. And it looks like there might be shoes in some of these boxes. There is. Are you kidding me? Holy cow, look at this. Brand new Nikes. All of these boxes are full of brand new shoes. Abandoned. But all these Chanel boxes are empty. So it was like someone came and they knew what was valuable and what wasn't. Kobe. These shoes probably go for $1,000 a pair since Kobe died. And look at this. All of these shoes still left behind. What? All these brand new Nikes. All brand new in the box. Looks like we got, some more Nikes here. Another brand new pair of Nikes. I cannot believe all this stuff is just sitting here like this. And look at this. This is wild. And look at these. These look custom made. Oh, and they are, look. It has the girl's name on it, Natalie. Wow. Some Nike Air Maxes. Even though the Chanel, the Louis Vuitton, and the Hermes stuff has been taken, there's still some high dollar stuff in here. Man, this is insane. It's like, what else are we gonna find? And I'm gonna go over here to the right. Let's see what's in here. It's another fan like what's in the living room downstairs. And a very unfinished fireplace. Like I mentioned, this place was undergoing quite a bit of renovation for quite a while. What? Look at this. Look at this closet. Go into this bathroom. What? This is crazy. It looks almost like a horror movie. And it looks to be all empty. Wow. You know, it's not my taste at all, but it's so cool to look at. This is wild. And of course we have another very fancy bathroom here with a jacuzzi and a stand-up shower and a double vanity. So fancy. So fancy, guys. And of course, right here, there's another balcony overlooking the backyard that you can now get a really good view of. It's all overgrown back there, but I can imagine back in the day it was nice and green. Grass was well kept. Look at that, there's a buck. That was perfect timing. All right, looks like we've pretty much seen this wing of the house. I think it's now time to go to the left wing and see what's over there. But first, look at this view overlooking the stairs. And that front entrance there. And then this back entrance here. This is nuts. It's so grand. Man, Closet's locked. We'll never know what's in there. Got another bedroom here. Looks like a new, very new bedroom. Doesn't look very lived in up here. So I think all the construction was going on upstairs while the downstairs was already completed, looks like. But all this new furniture still in here, still wrapped up. And we got a really fancy bathroom here with a granite countertop. Another jacuzzi. Stand-up shower. This right here overlooking the driveway that's now very overgrown. It looks like another room right here undergoing some construction. And look at this water damage in the ceiling. That is not good. And all the insulation that's fallen below. That's really not good. Another bathroom here. It looks like they have a common theme of these faucets all throughout the house. These curved faucets. And one right here on this jacuzzi as well. And we got a big walk-in closet here, and look at this. Looks like we have another closet full of women's clothing and shoes. Whoa, look at this, guys. Brand new boots. The size is 8.5, just in case you're wondering. Again, all the Chanel stuff, I imagine, is probably gone. Yeah, this is an empty box, Chanel. More stilettos, it looks like. Yeah, I imagine anything that was really expensive has all been taken. These very rugged looking combat boots. And here is the jewelry drawer. But look at all these clothes that are still left behind. That, and all this stuff here. And all of this. And all back here too. It's all women's clothes. A lot of this stuff, again, has the tag still on it. It's a $98 pair of pants. This is crazy stuff. Crazy. We got a laundry room, washer and dryer still here. It's like a utility closet. And then we have the last floor of the house, the third floor, which I imagine the third floor is very much not finished. Wardrobe here. It looks brand new. is a cool little area. Look at this. This room looks so cool. See, I don't even know what they would use this room for, but it looks incredible. I love the lighting, the sunlight above. The closet back there. So I imagine that was a small bedroom. And this right here looks like maybe an entertainment area with these very gaudy couches. Look at this, purple and gold. Huh. Looks like a little small kitchen area with a bathroom here and a shower. Like someone could literally live in the top floor of this house. They have everything they need. Look at this, a little stove area. And definitely another bedroom here. I love this little nook where you can look out the window. And this right here, you get the highest view of the backyard. Probably another bathroom over here. No, it's a walk-in closet. So it's a shared bathroom upstairs between two bedrooms. Check out this very gaudy painting coming down the stairway here. So cool. Got Mr. Banks here. Yeah, dude, I am so ready. It's the moment we've been waiting for. When we first got here, we peeked in through the window and we saw that there was 2 cars in the garage, but we really couldn't make out what kind they are. So right now is the moment of truth to figure out what's in this garage.
Look at all this trash.
Yeah, look at this, where we're having to walk through. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's the only room in the house with all this trash. I don't get it. All right, drum roll, please. What do we got? I hope it's a Lambo.
Close.
Oh, well, we got we got a Volkswagen. We got a Beetle. Oh, we do have a Mercedes. This Beetle looks like it's in immaculate condition. Look at this, guys. Super clean. Probably really low miles on this thing. Look, the tires are flat and dry rotted. Their parking tag expired in 06. And we got a Mercedes, a convertible Mercedes-Benz over here. Mercedes-Benz CLK 430. Yeah, man, this is nice. And it's so clean still. There's hardly any dust on it. Tires are pretty flat, but man, it's got like a fresh coat of wax on it. Tires look brand new.
I think they just got this car and then never like hardly ever drove it.
Yeah, it looks like they just bought this thing and didn't even drive it. The interior is so clean. I bet it's got super low miles on it. But that Volkswagen Beetle looks like it has low miles on it too. I am blown away right now. Gotta say, that's my first time ever seeing a new Mercedes-Benz abandoned in a garage. But like most of the explorations I go on, there's a first time for everything. All right, so it looks like the only place that we haven't seen is the basement. So I say we go down there now and let's check it out. Looks like a very unfinished basement so far. Smells like dead mice down here. Lots of Christmas decorations. Yeah, it's pretty bare bones down here, it looks like. Lots of framework. I can only imagine how insane this basement was gonna look. Like this was gonna be a big room.
Probably gonna have a man cave, living space, kitchen down here, all that good stuff.
Oh yeah, all the entertainment.
I mean, even this is 10-foot ceilings.
Yeah, this is gonna be a big spot. You see where they had all this drywall stacked, where they had plans on building all these walls to make all these individual rooms. Looks like Carter just found something.
This is the elevator.
Oh, and check it out. Here's the elevator. And this elevator goes on all 3 floors. So within, 10 seconds, you can be downstairs in the basement from the 3rd floor. So technically, this house has 4 floors to it. And when we were doing research on this place, we were wondering how in the world could it be $10.5 million. But now seeing it, I totally understand why. All right, looks like now we've covered all of the downstairs, including all the upstairs. And I think it's safe to say that this is, in fact, a mega mansion. All right, guys, it looks like we've pretty much explored this entire mansion, and I want to thank you guys so much for coming along with me on this exploration. And shout out to Big Banks for teaming up with me on this one. At any rate, guys, if you enjoyed this content, leave me a like, subscribe to my channel if you're new, and until next time, stay off the beaten path.